I think we're going to agree on one thing. I believe you should keep as much money as you possibly can. And a great way that is simple is to pay less in interest payments. Let's start today in trying to make that happen for you. One of the best strategies for paying off debt is consolidating your debt into a single loan. Consolidating a loan can lower your monthly payment, get you out of debt sooner, and save you a lot of money on interest. But only if you do it in the right way. We will walk you through the best lenders for debt consolidation, but first let me tell you how we evaluated the companies. We looked at the overall APRs that they offer. This is the single most important factor in debt consolidation. Why, you might ask? Because it's best to only consolidate debt that has an interest rate that is 2 to 3 percentage points higher than the APR of a new loan. A lower rate will save you enough money to make the transition worthwhile. We also looked for features that are particularly good for people looking to consolidate, like the ability to add cosigners, the fee structure, and discounts. Most important, we looked at whether the company will pay off your other debts with the proceeds of the loan for you. This is certainly convenient, but it's a good because it shows that the lenders take into account that the new loan will replace your other debts and not just stack them on top. Okay, let's get to the actual companies. If you have excellent credit, you can probably get approved by any of the best debt consolidation loan providers. The top companies that exist in this tier include Best Egg, Discover, Lending Club, SoFi, and Upgrade. All of these lenders will pay off your other debts for you. They also have APR ranges that dip below 10%, which is really good. If you need to strengthen your application, SoFi and Upgrade will accept cosigners on their loans. Other good options include Citi and Happy Money, but their lowest APRs are just over 10%. On the flip side, Happy Money has one of the lowest APRs of any of the loans that we track. And by the way, we track over 100 different lenders. If your credit score is in the fair range, which still is not bad, there are still good options available to you. The following lenders claim to lend to people who have a credit score as low as 620. They include Achieve, Best Egg, Lending Club, and Upgrade. If your credit score is below 620, I don't want you to give up hope. You might struggle, but there are still some that may offer an APR low enough to make this worthwhile, although it will depend on the kind of debt that you have. If you have high interest personal loans, you should be able to do better. You might be able to get a better loan from Achieve, Avant, Opportune, or even Upstart. As you can clearly see, the key to this process is to shop around and make sure you're getting the best deal you can. You will want to look for the lowest interest rate, but also the lowest total interest that you will pay. The ideal loan will have the lowest interest rate, a short-term length, and its monthly payment will fit within your budget. So it's critical for you to really know what your budget is. At the Yukon project, we've tried to make shopping around easy. If you visit our lending marketplace, you can select debt consolidation, pick the loan amount, and select a credit score. You will then be shown a list of featured lenders. When you apply to one of them, we will check your rate with up to 40 lenders behind the scenes. Our partners use a soft credit check, so applying won't hurt your credit score. We will show you all the approved offers so you can pick the loan that will help you pay off your debt the fastest, because at the end of the day, that is the objective. You might have heard about balance transfer and wonder whether it's the thing to do for you. Balance transfer is used for credit card debt. The idea is to move your credit card debt to another card that has a lower APR or a free introductory period or both. If you have the discipline to pay more than your credit card's minimum balance due, you could save a lot of money by moving your balances to a 0% APR credit card for 12 to 18 months. There is no rule that says you have to keep the balances there after the introductory period ends. So if you can take that time to make extra principal payments, it can really accelerate your efforts to pay off debt. And remember, that's the objective. Just remember, balance transfer credit cards will charge you a balance transfer fee between 3 and 5% of the transferred amount. That's definitely lower than the interest rate you are paying right now, but you just need to know that the introductory period isn't free and it's going to end at some point. If you would like to look into a balance transfer credit card, You can visit our credit card marketplace page on the Yukon project. You can research different brands, their policies, and their most recent promotion. You can tackle your debt and live a financial life you want to live. And debt consolidation might be a great step into that direction. If this video helped you and you were able to get out of debt, which by the way is really what gets us excited at the Yukon project, we would love to hear from you. We would love to hear your story. We would love to hear how we were able to help you. So please like and subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.